Oh, welcome back to the So Far So Good podcast. My name is Christopher Coombs, and in front of me we have...
Gaurav Kazanji. Welcome back, everybody. It's great to be back as usual on this Monday morning or whatever day you're listening on.
It's got to be Monday. You just know that they're listening with their smiling faces on the day of release.
That's what we hope for. Even though we do get some messages of people saying, just listen to your episode, and it's not a Monday, so it's all right.
Yeah, no, but we like to... We don't want people to have Monday blues.
Yeah, exactly.
So they wake up in the morning on Monday, listen to us, and then bang, it's Monday greens.
Monday greens.
Let's go.
Monday reds, whatever you like. So to kick it off as usual, Chris.
Introductory questions.
Yes.
I will let you go first.
Okay. Mine's a bit of a throwback question. I was going to say Throwback Thursday, but it's obviously Monday, so I've got a throwback question for you, Chris.
All right, hit me.
You know, in primary school or elementary school for us international listeners, when you'd be writing with pencil and all of that, and then you work your way up to get your pen license.
Yes.
Did your school have a pen license?
Yes, it did.
Now, when you actually got your license, can you describe how your physical license was?
Oof. To be honest, I think it was just a piece of paper saying, like, congratulations, you have your pen license.
See, my question mainly was your pen license laminated?
I cannot remember.
Okay. I remember mine not being laminated. It was literally a piece of paper, which I think just disintegrated over time. And I was pretty disappointed because the years before us, they were laminated.
Really?
So
you remember that specifically?
Yeah, I remember being pretty disappointed getting my pen license.
That's interesting.
Because it wasn't laminated.
Yeah. Wow. So does that mean technically you're not allowed to write with pen now because your license has disintegrated?
It's figuratively disintegrated, but...
Will you need to renew it then?
Yeah. I've paid the renewal fees and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You got to go to the Vic Roads of pen writing.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'll hit you with my question.
Hit me up.
It's a bit of a doozy. I got it from a soft soul.
Did ya? Soft Soul sent you in a question.
Yeah, so...
Why don't I ever get these soft soul questions? How does it come straight to you?
Exclusivity,
All right.
as they call it.
All
right, so the question is, when your hair starts greying, when you start getting grey hairs here and there, everywhere...
Yeah, something I cannot relate to yet.
Would you embrace the grey, let it be, or would you colour your hair to try and save it?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know what? I think I'd let it grey. Silver hair is a pretty, it's fairly trendy, I must say.
It's trendy-ish, but you definitely show your age, at least some age at that point.
You know what? I think if my hair is streaking grey and it's not all grey, maybe I'll colour it just for the sake of uniformity. But when it's all grey, man, stay grey. It's fine. I'll let it stay grey.
But the question is, when you start greying, so that let's say it would be in terms of streaky grey bits.
Streaky greys.
So not necessarily the whole thing.
You know what? I'll just embrace it. I'm going to embrace it.
Embrace it?
Yeah, it is what it is.
I love it.
Yeah. What would you do?
I'm actually going to answer this because I have quite a topical answer to this.
All right.
When I start greying, I believe at that point, I just based on, my relatives, my ancestors, as you would call them.
Yeah.
Recent ancestors, not like 50 years ago. Basically, my dad and whatever.
Your family.
I believe at the point where I would start greying, I think I will be losing a lot of hair at that point anyway. So I reckon at that point I'll probably shave my head.
Ah, okay. So you'll embrace the shave.
I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's my answer.
No, that's me too.
But it will depend on the hairline. But I think when I start greying, my hairline will be that bad that I'll just shave.
But you're also lucky. You've got light coloured hair, so the grey is not going to be that dominant.
True.
Yeah.
True.
See, grey on my hair, you'll be able to see because my hair is almost black.
Yeah,
it's
but you could get that streaky kind of silky look.
Yeah, and that's why. Maybe I'll just grow it out and have one of those silver haired heads. Yeah.
Well, quite topical, but let's get into it.
So far, so good.
Thank you guys once again for tuning in. It's great to hear your smiling faces on this beautiful Monday morning here in Melbourne and across the globe.
That is correct.
Now, we did speak to you guys in the last episode about one of our friends leaving us for potentially up to 2 years, if not more,
Yep.
to Canada.
That's right, Canada, the land of snow.
And it was a sad time. We actually, at the time of recording, yesterday, we dropped him off at the airport.
That's true.
We parked, we had our last lunch with him, and we saw him off as he walked down security and didn't know what to do. He tried to walk through the security with his bag on his back.
And then he had to walk back because he didn't empty out his pockets either.
So he had to walk back, put his bag on. Then he didn't take stuff out of his pocket. Then he had his hat on, but they let him go with the hat.
Yeah. Security 101, man. They're probably just sick of seeing him walk in and out so many times.
But it was quite a sad time.
It was a sad time.
How did you feel? How did you enjoy the day? It was kind of a whole day
thing. It was almost a whole day thing. We stayed with him till the very end, really. All the way up to it, it was very exciting. It was fun, we were having a good laugh.
Yeah.
But literally the moment he had to step through that check-in bit, it was the mood change, and
we knew he was gone.
So it was sad times, but look, the age of technology now, we can video call him or something.
That is right.
But he will be missed.
Yes, he will. Now, when we were hanging out with him before the flight, we had a lunch, and then we also sort of sat around on these couches right before he was going to, go through security and whatnot. And we played a fun game. Which I thought I made up.
Yeah. So,
but apparently I didn't.
Look, the origins of this game, I feel like, is when we'd have a conversation and we say someone's name, and then you'd be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe we forgot about this person."
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks ago, you came up to me and said, "Dude, I've got a good game for whenever we're bored. We just list people who we forgot existed."
Yeah. It's kind of like if I let's say I say to Gaurav, "Oh, so guess who I saw at the supermarket yesterday?" And it's like some guy from like year 7 high school that we literally forgot existed.
Yeah.
Which is hard these days because of Facebook. You see names pop up every now and then.
Exactly.
So if at this point, if we've forgotten they existed, we really forgot. Like they just disappeared.
Yeah, they've just gone. They've disappeared. And
so I thought it would be a fun game, and we were playing it, and it was pretty good because there was 5 of us who were friends from high school. So there was a few name drops from high school. Anyone listening? Sorry.
With all due respect, I mean, there's only a limited capacity in everyone's brains.
All due.
Now, like you were saying, the biggest plot twist was one of our shows telling you that, they've heard this game on the radio before.
Yeah.
And even I thought you had originally created this game, so...
Well, I mean, technically I did originally create it, but it had already been created before my time.
Exactly. 2 people can think of the same idea.
Now, there's a slight difference because the game on the radio was saying people that you forgot about who are celebrities.
Yeah.
But I like to do it I like to play the game with people I know.
Yeah.
So then we can say people that we personally knew forgot existed.
Exactly.
So pretty good game if you guys are bored. Have a play with your friends or your family or whatever.
Exactly.
It's goes down a treat.
It's a doozy of a game.
Doozy.
So enjoy it. Take it. There's no rights reserved or patent pending. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Now, for all the jokes we make about our friend moving to Canada, it is quite sad. He will definitely be missed. But at the same time, we wish him luck with all his ventures over there.
And most of all, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yes, we do want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And what a way to wish our soft souls a Merry Christmas with finally announcing that Grav's Traxmas is finalized.
Look, when you say Grav, it's meant to be G-Rav. You know this.
I know, but the way it's spelled is one word.
Grav's Traxmas. No, look.
Grav's Traxmas.
Top-notch pun, I might like to add myself. So kick it on.
It is released to the public, which kind of already was because a bunch of people have already listened. But that's beside the point. It is now released officially.
Yep.
And it is in a set order. So if you can, make sure if you listen on Spotify. Well, it's only on Spotify.
It's only on Spotify, yeah.
When you're listening on Spotify, if you accidentally change the order of the songs, just click the 3 dots and click custom. Because Grav has basically organized the songs. Just say it one more time how you've organized them.
So I've organized the songs to sort of mimic how a DJ would play a whole night's worth of music. So it starts with a bit of a high, it sort of slows down a bit, heightens up again, and it finishes off with a bang.
Now, the reason for this is because we want you guys to be able to play this playlist in order when you have any sort of gatherings.
Yeah. And look, if you've listened to it once or twice and then you feel like you're happy to shuffle the playlist, then go for it. It is your choice in the end. But we recommend, at least the first time, listen to it in order.
And we've also, we're saying it's finalized for the moment, but if you have any songs that are absolute bangers, and when I say bangers, I don't mean, doof bangers. I mean just a really good Christmas song.
A really good Christmas song.
If you have a really good Christmas song, send it in to us, and we'll see if it fits within the playlist, because we are open to adding more songs.
Do you know what?
Gaurav, it's your playlist.
So it just came to mind. We should call them Jingle Bangers.
Jingle Bangers.
Jingle Bangers.
If you have any Jingle Bangers.
This whole playlist is a jingle banger of a track. Should I change the playlist name?
I kind of think you should.
Jingle Bangers?
Jingle Bangers.
Nah, but then it's not personalised.
Oh.
Epic pun's not there.
But...
Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll add...
Jingle Bangers is a better pun than the current...
Nah, Jingle Bangers is not really a pun. It's just a thing we just made up.
But Jingle Bells, Jingle Bangers. It's
yeah, exactly.
like a bit of a...
You know what I'll do? I'll add Jingle Bangers in the description.
Nice.
So I'll say it's so-and-so's selection of the best Jingle Bangers.
Nice.
Because right now I haven't used the word Jingle Bangers.
Or you could make it Grav's Traxmas in brackets. In brackets, Jingle Bangers.
Okay, let's see if I've got a character limit. Otherwise, I will put it into the description.
Yeah,
I recommend everyone read the description as well.
Or
Because
Grav's Traxmas dash Jingle Bangers.
Jingle Bangers. Okay. Let's just make a
like
song
it.
called Jingle Bangers. Look, anyway, we're talking about the playlist. I wanted to ask Chris, live in front of everyone, what did you think? You did listen to it. You listened to it the whole way through.
Yep.
What are your maybe 1, 2, or 3 main points of feedback here?
Alright, so I listened to it all within one day.
Well done.
Yeah, so I listened to it on the way to work,
Yep.
on the way home from work, and while I was at the gym.
Good stuff, man. That would have hyped you up, listening to those Jingle Bangers.
Yeah, man, the bangers were definitely hyping me. So, my initial thoughts were just that it was a bit short.
Okay, needs more
I
songs.
think there was about 30 songs.
Yeah, there's
and
30 on there at the moment.
It was equivalating to...
Equivalating, is that even a word? It's just
yeah.
equivalent.
I mean, it could be. It was equaling about an hour and a half worth of playing time. Now, my initial feedback was that, yes, it was slightly too short. Because if someone wants to play it at a gathering, the gathering is going to go for, you would say, minimum 2 hours.
Yeah.
You would say.
I would have even said a minimum 3.5.
Yeah. So that's why I was saying add some songs. Now, in the meantime, Grav's Traxmas has had songs added.
It's G-Rav! I'm adding a dash so no one can ever say grab. Oh, my Lord.
So there has been some songs added. And I have re-listened with those songs added.
Yep.
And good additions have been added.
Thank you.
So that's 2 feedbacks, I guess.
Yeah,
The first one was it needed more. The second one was the new additions were good.
Yeah.
Now, I had to give a third piece of feedback, didn't I?
If you have it. You don't have to sort of dig
I
something.
would say there needs to be a dash between the G and the rap.
Yeah, I just said... I gave that my own feedback. People like you'll be calling it grab.
All right, I'll give you one more piece
You're
of feedback.
gonna say change to Jingle Bang. Is that what you're gonna say?
No.
Okay.
I reckon it should be G-Rav, Traxmas. Oh, no, we've already got a dash. We can't have another dash.
Yeah, it'll be too confusing.
Let's say slash Jingle Bangers.
What about G-Rav's Traxmas colon Jingle Bangers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Jingle Bangers. Done deal. Let's kick it in.
Let's do it. Jingle bells, jingle bells,
Jingle Bangers.
all-
I thought you were going to start singing Jingle Bangers.
Jingle bangers, jingle bangers.
Jingle Bangers.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in Grav's Traxmas.
It's G-Rav, man. It's G-Rav. So, Chris Coombs.
Yes.
Since we're on the roll of updates from last episode, I had a question to ask you. Is there an update on your friend's first date at the movies?
There is an update on the date.
An update?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, up that's kind of... It didn't really... It wasn't good. But anyway. So, alright, he went on the date. And he was messaging me throughout the night.
While he was on the date?
Well, yeah.
What are you, Hitch? Are you Will Smith from Hitch?
Well, when, you're a good friend, you know.
Okay. No, that's good. Good on him.
Things happen.
So,
So he was messaging me, I think, towards the end of dinner. Obviously, he had to go to the toilet.
yeah. You got to pee when you got to pee.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
even poop.
That's what girls do on dates all the time. Haven't you seen movies? They go to the toilet and they literally phone call their friends.
That's
That
true.
happens in every movie.
Fair enough. But that's a movie, like, it's real life, It's real life. You never know.
Well, in real life, the guys message their friends. As I now know firsthand.
Okay.
So he was messaging me throughout the night. And he was saying a couple of things, which I'll just bring up. So yeah, he was messaging me throughout the night saying a couple of things. The first one was not a good one.
Wait, was that the message? Not a good one?
No. The first message, he was like, she's not giving me much, but it's okay.
Okay.
He just said, and then towards the end of the date, he said, it went all right, but he didn't quite feel a spark with her.
Yeah, fair enough.
Did
he bring a lighter? Okay, continue, my bad.
Wow.
Alright, continue.
Wow.
All round, didn't get much from her.
Yeah. He said it went well, but he wasn't really feeling it.
Okay.
So he said, he said it went well, but he wasn't feeling a spark with her, which kind of sucks, I guess, because they were talking for like a month beforehand.
A month?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I thought it was like they've chatted here and there and now they decided to date.
No, it was about a month.
Yeah, that's weird. So was there a spark before they met up?
Well, I guess, kind of.
Wow. So the date kind of actually ruined everything.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're better off to know.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's good to like get on the date like fairly quick,
yeah.
You can sort of see what they're like in real life.
And
it's different.
What about the movie? Like, was the date itself well planned?
Yeah, so I had a bit of a chat to him about that. So they watched Knives Out. Have you heard of that movie?
Yeah, I actually want to see it.
Yeah, he said it was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't think that's a good thing. Because he should have been focusing on,
the date,
her, and
the
not
date.
necessarily the movie.
Fair enough.
But
if you pay for a ticket, you don't want to not watch the movie,
I don't think a movie is a good thing for a first date.
Yeah, look,
I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
So I said to him, I specifically asked him, so would you do a movie again, or would you do something more interactive? And he said, he agrees with me as well. And he said next time he's thinking of doing Holy Moly.
Yeah.
Dinner and then a Holy Moly.
Holy Moly.
Which is absolutely perfect.
Perfect, because the Holy Moly is like a glow-in-the-dark mini-golf with a bar attached kind of thing. So it's enjoyable.
I would say Holy Moly got to be the perfect date.
It is for a first date especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you get a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
You get interactive and you actually play something.
Yeah.
So
get competitive.
All in all, I think it would be a really good first date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, it's sad to hear that it didn't work out too well, but what's in the future for your friend?
He's got a few, conversations happening.
With the same girl?
No. With a few other potential options.
Potential options, yeah.
So we'll see. And then we'll keep you updated if he ends up going to Holy Moly on his next date.
Yeah, look, he's got to play the field to find the right girl, and he's also got to play the field when he plays golf. So hopefully they both intertwine, and then he can find the perfect partner. And
we wish him luck, and it's still good to hear that, he got some experience out of the date.
That's true.
At least now he knows, and he can move on and find that soulmate that is waiting for him.
And as well as wishing you luck, we also wish him a Merry Christmas.
That's right. Merry Christmas, my friend. Now, speaking of Christmas, merry things. Soft serves are merry, aren't they?
They are merry to you. You are a massive fan of soft serves pretty much anywhere.
Now, as you soft souls would know, race part 1, what did we get?
Soft serve.
What was the race?
Now, the race part 1, in a nutshell, was leave the So Far So Good headquarters, go to Hungry Jack's, buy and eat a soft serve, get it back to the headquarters, all while following all the road rules. The only rule was all the road rules. So in that episode, you would have heard Chris talk about his love for soft serve ice creams. And for international listeners, if you call it something else, it's pretty much a 50-cent ice cream cone with machine ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, standard price in Australia is 50 cents.
Yep.
For those out there that don't know what that means, so
What, 50 cents?
we have $1, so it's half of that.
Yeah, it's true. It's half the value of a full dollar.
Yeah.
A full dollar is 100 cents, so half a dollar is 50 cents.
So basically, 50 cents is not much money at all.
Not much.
Now, I have said in the past to Gaurav, not on the So Far So Good podcast, but in real life,
Yeah.
because we do eat soft serves so much, we've had a lot of conversations regarding them.
That's true.
Now, I absolutely love them.
Yeah.
And we know that I'm just going to say it straight out. Hungry Jack's has the better soft serves over any other company, out there.
Okay.
Right? So we always go to Hungry Jack's because it's nice, thick, creamy ice cream.
That's true.
And it's only 50 cents.
50 cents.
Now, I've told Gaurav many times that I would be willing to pay $2 because of how good they are.
For the same soft serve.
I would be willing to pay $2.
Okay.
Now, in the past, when we were a bit younger, the soft serves were actually 30 cents.
Exactly.
Then they moved up to 50 cents. About 2 years ago, they dropped down to 30 cents for, I reckon, about 6 months.
Yeah, it was like a promotional competition kind of thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Then they jumped back up to 50 cents and have stayed at that for quite a while. Up until, I reckon, maybe a year ago now.
And now they've dropped down?
No, about a year ago, they went to 60 cents.
Yes, I do remember that actually.
Not a problem. It is what it is. So it's kind of been fluctuating between 50 and 60 cents, which is fine. Now, the other day, we were out doing some things for the So Far So Good podcast.
That's correct.
When we wrapped it all up, we actually went to Hungry Jack's on the way home for the sole purpose of getting 2 soft serves.
Yeah. And now Chris was, taking the wheel, so it was completely his choice, and I was more than happy to back him on this decision. I saw him driving towards Hungry Jack's, and I said, dude, are you going to get soft serves? He's like, yeah. Anyway, continue, because this story is shocking to my ears.
Yeah. So what I did was, it's actually the same Hungry Jack's that we went to during the race.
Yeah, so it's got some significance to us personally.
As we were driving along the highway, passing it before the turn-in, I actually showed Gaurav what I was doing when in the race. I showed him how this is exactly what I did. When I was on the highway, I looked inside, I looked at the drive-thru, and I planned methodically what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Before I'd even turned off the highway, I knew what I was doing.
It's
but
true.
Gaurav, he didn't know. He had no idea. So that happened. Then we drove in, and I parked in a car park out of absolute habit. Silliest thing ever. And then Gaurav says to me, why don't you go to the drive-thru? So I reverse out of the car park, and then I go towards the drive-thru. We go in the drive-thru. There's a box. It's not a person you're speaking to directly to the face. There's a box.
Do you want to tell them how many times you blinked as well?
At this point, you know when you're getting excited and you start blinking quite a bit? Yeah. I was almost at a blink a second.
His heart
because I could just feel the soft serve coming.
Yeah, his heart was beating as fast as the engine in his car.
Yeah. So basically, the box, the person in the box says, "Hi there, how can I help you?" Exactly like that.
Like, just tell him what you ordered. I want to get to the plot twist.
Then I said, "Can we get 2 soft serve cones? Thank you." And she says, "Yes, sure."
Wait. Can I say this bit?
And then she says, "Go."
Yes, sure. That'll be $1.40.
$1.40. So that means the soft serves have gone up to 70 cents. 70 cents.
70
per
cents.
Soft serve.
And I was shocked. My face was literally in shock. I
looked at Gaurav and I was like struggling. I couldn't breathe. My heart stopped. My heart actually stopped.
Dude, I said, did you actually order 4 or something? Because it did not cost that much.
Yeah, so I was, at this point, actually, I was blinking about every half second. I couldn't breathe. I looked at Gaurav for a good 5 seconds. And then, after the initial shock finished, I said to Gaurav, fair enough. I did say I'd pay $2. Fair enough.
Yeah, he literally said that to me, and I was more of in shock that it was up to 70 cents.
But there's something even more shocking.
Tell me.
So we drive through. We pay on card, $1.40.
Okay.
We pay on card.
As expected.
They give us the 2 soft serves in the cone tray.
Yeah.
And they're smaller than usual.
Yeah, so either they were just trying to be a bit, conservative, or they literally have changed the gram weight in how much they give out to people.
Or it was just that particular person, how they make them.
Yeah, I think it was just a new person, to be honest.
So,
because sometimes you get double length.
Yeah.
So
moral of the story, guys. Be prepared when you're buying your next soft serve. Be prepared. If you have coins, you've got to have 70 cents now.
Yeah.
All
just
right,
in
so
case.
be prepared.
Be prepared. We wish you the best, and we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Enjoy your soft serve, you soft souls.
You soft souls.
Now, speaking of Christmas, how are your Christmas presents coming along, young man?
Quite good, actually. I've got to say, I did one massive shop. I'm 90% done.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
how many do you have left to go?
I think about 5.
5? How many are you buying?
Quite a bit, man. There's quite a bit to buy.
Wow.
Quite a bit to buy. I've done so much of it online, which has been a huge relief. Because you can find the specific thing you're looking for, and it gives you the estimated delivery date, so you're set. You'll be safe.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with my efficiency. I've got to say, working at a specific international supermarket has given me that efficiency, and it's in my blood now. I'm an efficient man when need.
Yeah, nice.
How are yours?
Not bad. I've knocked off a fair few. I've got one major one to still do, and one minor one to do.
That's all right. You going to the physical shopping for it or online?
Hopefully. Well, so far I haven't had to go to the shops once. I reckon I may need to go once.
Yeah.
But hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Now, speaking of actually going into shops, because I have been going into many, you really realise how customer service works differently in pretty much any place, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really do. Now, the other day, I went to the McDonald's drive-thru.
Yeah.
Now, I know, I'm sorry, Hungry Jacks, it's your competition, but it just so happened that we had to go to Macca's on this occasion.
Were you buying a soft serve?
No.
Okay, then
definitely not. I would never buy a soft serve from McDonald's.
Wow.
Unless, unless there was a gun to my head saying, yes, you have to get a Macca's soft serve or I'll kill you.
Back against the wall if you had to choose.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I went to the Macca's drive-thru. Now, I needed to order about 4 or 5 items.
Yeah.
Now, every time I said something, the person would say to me, anything else? And I'll say, yes, and this. Anything else? Yes, and this. Anything else? And after a while, it's kind of like, I'm getting a few things, like just let me finish sort of thing, right? So what I did today, because I actually had to go Macca's drive-thru today again.
Yeah.
Again, had to. Sorry, Hungry Jacks, I love you. But I had to go to Macca's on this occasion.
Yeah.
Now, she said, hi, what can I get you today? And I started the conversation initially with, hi, I'm just getting a few things. So, first up, I'll get, and then boom, 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 boom.
And you just went down the list.
Yeah.
And there was no interruption.
Yes, because I don't want her to constantly say anything else after every single time I list something, right?
Yep.
So I prepared her.
Yeah.
So I got her prepared, knowing that, I'm ordering a few things. So
yeah.
Just let me go.
Yeah.
Type it in.
Yeah.
And then we're good to go.
Well done, man.
It's all a bit of preparation.
That's actually, you'd get a round of applause for that.
Thank you very much.
A nice round of applause for that. Well done.
Thank you.
You saw the problem and you figured out a solution without harming anyone.
Exactly.
Well done.
Now, I do remember you being in the McDonald's drive-thru once a few weeks ago.
This was the KFC drive-thru.
KFC drive-thru, yes.
I was with you as well.
Yes. I believe you ordered 2 things and you were ordering a bunch, but you were 2 items in, and she said anything else after every single one.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, you said, just a couple more things, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of learnt from that specific situation that if you prepare them from the very start, then you can avoid the anything else, anything else, anything else.
Yeah. Look, man, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So I gotta give you props because I did use your idea to, put towards mine.
I appreciate that. Now, look, on a similar level, we were having a conversation with our friend, and he was saying, look, he was going into certain shops in the shopping centre, But some shops just felt intimidating to walk into.
Like over the top.
Because of the over the top, exactly. Like he'll walk in and he knows he'll just get a, how can I help you today? Right now. What can I get you? Kind of thing.
Yeah, or like, hey, how you going? How's the day?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, nice. I mean, it is what it is, boys.
Yeah. Look, and it's fine. Especially the two of us. We appreciate good customer service. Being in that industry ourselves in the past. Now, we appreciate it. But like, there is a limit sometimes when you don't want to be, dominated with help.
Yeah.
Sometimes, a nice hi is fine.
Yeah, they need to realise that there is a thing called personal bubble space.
Yeah. And look...
Personal space bubble? Wait, which one is it?
Personal space bubble.
Is it personal?
To travel around space
Is it?
and discover different planets.
What? Wait, what is it?
Wait,
is it
it's just personal. It's just personal space.
No, my personal space bubble. It's like like you have a bubble.
Yeah.
You don't want anyone,
puncturing the bubble and intruding. Yeah.
Anyway, let's just say less in your face.
Okay, less in your face. And look, I know it's just we're just trying to look out for everyone. And you
exactly.
do you. We know you're just doing your job. But yeah. Look, me personally, I don't mind, but I can see the differences. I can see, this shop is pretty hectic. This shop is not that hectic. But what I was also thinking is, there's one shop that comes to mind where I always need help, but there's never anyone there. Do you know what shop it is?
Yeah, because we've already spoken about it.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Bunnings. Bunnings Warehouse in Australia. It's like it's I think the only...
It's a massive hardware, tools, gardening, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. All everywhere. And there's there's branches everywhere.
You basically walk in and there's about 15 aisles and
15?
a couple of side aisles.
There's like 100 aisles. There's so many aisles.
Okay, there's not 100.
There's okay, fine. Maybe 70.
No way!
No, it breaks off halfway. So the first block is like
Okay.
20. Yeah.
When you add up all the sub aisles.
When you add up all the aisles, it adds up to more than 15. Anyway, besides the point. There's so many workers there, but they're always so busy. And I always need help because you never know where anything is.
Yeah.
And even though you read the signs, you can't find the thing. So then you find someone. You go to a different aisle and you say, hey, I'm just looking for this thing in the electrical section. She'll be like, oh, no worries. Just go find someone in the electrical section. I'm like, I couldn't. That's why I came to you. I need help.
It's quite strange that they're only trained in one aisle.
Yeah, but it makes sense with the amount of items they have. They literally have everything.
Yeah, but I reckon my dad could get a job there and know every aisle inside out.
You should probably apply. I reckon he'd get employee of the month so quickly.
Yeah, you could literally fire all the staff and just have him.
Yeah,
he'd know it all.
Mr. Coombs, man, running they don't have to name it Bunnings anymore.
Yeah.
The Coombs' Warehouse. There's already too many things named after you. Now, Chris Coombs, I do want to add this into this episode because I feel like it'll be beneficial to almost everyone in the world except for people in China.
Okay.
Because there's no Facebook in China.
Oh, so it's... Oh, nice.
It's a Facebook-related hack. Now, very annoyingly, you must hate them. I'm sure everyone hates them. When you're watching a Facebook video and there's an ad in between.
Yep.
Sometimes
like in the middle of the video.
In the middle of the video.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's got like this little circle loading screen. And when it reaches the end, because it says ad starting soon, an ad will start. Now, I've actually discovered a hack to get rid of the ad.
No way.
There's a hack.
No way.
So I had overheard... Not really overheard. I had overread some of these comments on this other app called 9gag.
Okay.
And I said, not a chance. I don't think that'll work. So I tried it once, and it actually worked. I was shocked.
Wow.
But I've got to say, it's really hard to nail on the head.
So are you legally allowed to announce this hack?
I feel like I'm legally allowed. It's not really... I feel like it's a glitch thing, which is why I thought they got rid of it after some updates. But I've successfully done it in the recent past.
All right, well, let's do it.
So what you have to do... Now, I've got to warn you. For myself, I've probably only had about a 20% success rate.
Interesting.
And I try it every time.
Just before you get to it, I just do need to mention something.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm watching a Facebook video...
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't plan to watch it. It just pops up in my feed, right?
Yeah.
So, literally, every time an ad pops up, like 30 seconds in... I actually just scroll away. I actually do not
100% am on the same level. 100%. Especially if I fail in the hack, I'm moving on. I'm going to the next video.
So I'm interested with this hack. So let's hear it.
Now, what you have to do, when you're looking at the circle timer, so it's like a blank circle, and then the outline of the circle is slowly filling in yellow.
Yep.
You have to get the timing perfect. Now, I'm sure some people know about the hack already, but I feel like it's our duty to let people know. Now, when the circle is filling yellow, and it says ad starting soon next to it, just before, you pretty much have to time it perfectly. When you think the circle's about to end and reach the starting point of the yellow circle, you click on comments.
Ah, okay.
You have to time it perfectly. Like, I still haven't nailed the time. I don't know if it's a millisecond before or a millisecond after or 2 milliseconds before.
Okay.
But you open up comments right at that time and then exit the comments, and then the video will be continuing playing.
Wow.
20% success rate. It's, for me,
Not
myself,
bad.
it's very low, but it has 100% worked. Like, the hack works. So you just have to get your skills right.
Okay, so do I need to be like in the video? Do I have to? Because you know when you're scrolling through the feed and a video just starts playing.
Yeah.
Do I need to actually click into the video?
See, I think I've only tried it when I'm in the feed. I haven't clicked into the video.
Okay.
Yeah, but look, you never know.
So you don't need. So if it's worked for you, then that means you don't need to be clicked into the video.
Yeah. So I don't even know if the hack is redundant when you click into the video. It might not even work at all. But let's just say, for the sake of sakeness, it does work in both.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
I'm actually pretty keen to try this out.
give it a try. Try it a few times. Like I said, I've had a very low success rate. Probably less than 20. I think I'm giving myself a bit too much credit with 20%.
Let's go 17, just to be fair.
Let's say 17. And look, guys, if you have any other hacks like that, let us know. If this works or doesn't work for you, let us know. But don't hold me to it, because the app updates every day, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll try it over the next 2 weeks,
Yep.
and I'll let you know if I manage to get it. Now, the
Yeah.
reason I say 2 weeks is because next week we have a special Christmas edition episode of the So Far So Good podcast, and Gaurav wants to give you a little bit of a teaser to get you excited for it.
Yeah. Now, look, guys, be prepared. I know Chris once said in the Race App Part 1, this has never been done on a podcast before, but guys, this may or may not have been done on a podcast before. We can't be sure. We haven't listened to too many of these types of podcasts.
And the reason is we can't be sure is because there is actually only one thing that we can be sure of.
Which is...
The sun will rise
and the sun will set. I
I
was going to say everyone say it together so the soft souls can say it with us, but next time Chris says it,
Next
you can
time.
join in.
But yeah, so next episode is going to be an absolute Christmas doozy.
Yep, and we're so excited for you guys to listen to it. And, you know, play along.
Play along at home. It actually will be so good.
Yeah.
So bang on, like the second you wake up next Monday morning, if you're in Melbourne or if you're somewhere else in the world, just equivalent the time. The second you wake up, the second you wake up, listen to this episode, and you will absolutely love it, and it will get you excited and pumped for your Christmas festivities in the next few days to come.
That's correct. We wish you luck, and we wish you a Merry Christmas, guys.
And we will catch you on the next episode.
Goodbye.
Well, quite topical, but let's get into it.
Not topical at all.
Well, it's a topic it technically is topical.
How?
Because it's relevant to us right now, and it's a topic that we're talking about right now. So technically, it is topical.
Read that.
That's what you said.
Read the definition
That's
again.
exactly what you said.
That's
This
it.
is not
This
going to
is
make any sense because we talked about topical, which is actually technically going to be the next episode.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone that's still listening to this blooper right now, this will make sense when you hear next week's episode.
Just come back and listen to this blooper in 3 weeks, and it'll all make sense. Yeah.
After you listen to the next week's episode, come back and anyway, let's move on.
Okay. Well, let's get into it.
Goodbye.
And most of all, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
All right, what's the next segment? Seriously though, what is it?
Perfect. Playlist.
Yes, we do wish you. Yeah.
It was the race was, in a nutshell, the race to eat and get back home, or eat a soft serve, and then get back to the So Far So Good headquarters. I'm going to say that again. The race was, in a nutshell, leave the headquarters, go to Hungry Jack's, buy and eat a soft serve.
Again, go again.
In a nutshell,